It has been a hot minute since I last covered up OmniX on the channel, and well, to be exact, my last OmniX video was around a month ago, and since that, I've been getting like 10, 12 pings every time I wake up in the OmniX Discord server, and most of them are actually sneaks. So, in this video, I will be covering up those as well, but I don't know if that's a good thing. They're kind of killing the hype, but it depends on what you want to view it as, but that many sneaks, well, they're not keeping it secretive, that's for freaking sure. They're
pumping out sneaks one by the other.
So, yeah. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to be covering up the latest sneaks in OmniX, and I won't be covering up all of them. And you already know the reason. I don't want this video to be like...
What, 10 hours long? Yeah, no.
Either that or I'm gonna die from editing this, which, won't be good either way. But anyways, before we get into the video, please go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more awesome content just like this. And, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. So first sneak in, and I kind of already see a little bit of a problem here. And I mean, no, I'm not saying anything bad about this. It looks awesome. I love the GUI and everything and all that. But let's talk about the Omnitrix color customization for a second, because do you see the number of presets that are there? I don't want to spend like an hour changing the colors of my watch, bro. Just keep it simple. Core color, primary color, and secondary color. That's all pretty much you need for a color system, honestly. I don't know why they're doing so much extra effort just to change colors, but I guess it does give you freedom to change the color of your watch and which part you want, but I would much honestly prefer 3 simple options: core, primary, and secondary, and that's practically it, because I don't want to change
every single pixel on my Omnitrix.
Honestly, that sounds a bit too overhyped. But now, we also have soundtracks, and well, I think after some time or some sort of time, the soundtrack definitely changes, and the Big Bang soundtrack is nostalgic as hell, because I've heard that in Benton Omniverse, and it's awesome. You guys can search it up. I don't know if I can play it in this video.
I might get banned if I...
Yeah, not gonna do that. But anyways, I also noticed that the energy thingy, or whatever, I think that's stamina, or some sort of thingy, it changes color when your Omnitrix changes color, and so does the phone's background. That also changes color when your Omnitrix core color changes, so that's pretty interesting. Tiny details, I love it. So yeah, W sneak, let's move on to the next one. Alright, to the second sneak, and it looks like the second sneak is about M1s, and I don't know about you, but looking at these M1s look freaking fire, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I love the VFX effects on that looks awesome. I love all of that. And then even you got the damage counter popping up, that's solid. That's actually solid. That looks very good. I like the way that looks. This definitely opens up a clear road for OmniX 2.0 in terms of PvP, because if y'all remember the old one,
yeah, I don't think we want to go down that abyss,
because that was actually freaking horrendous. The old PvP just did not work out in the slightest, but this one definitely shows some new light for OmniX 2.0. This looks awesome. Alright. Let's move on to the next sneak. Alright, third sneak, and now we have the Heatblast moveset. Well, before I actually do talk about the Heatblast moveset, I want to make a little kind request to this owner real quick. Can you stop spamming the ability buttons? That sound effect...
The more you spam it, the more I wanted to break my screen when I was watching that sneak.
Like, honestly, like, can you not? But anyways, let's talk about the main topic in hand here. Heatblast moveset. And by the looks of it, Heatblast also got a remodel. I'll put up a side-by-side picture right here. Y'all can go ahead and check that out. So, yeah, that looks pretty good, not gonna lie. But, now, talking about the moveset. Flight looks awesome. I like the VFX and all that. It looks way smoother and better than the first flight, that's for freaking sure. Don't even talk about the first Heatblast flight. I mean, the first one wasn't that bad, but it was a bit, like, off the side, to be honest. This one looks way smoother and better. But talking about the next move, the Supernova. The VFX and all the effects look good. But it's kind of underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a bit underwhelming. It needs something to, you know, increase the effect on that move. I want to feel like I'm actually unleashing a massive ultimate move or something like that. So maybe something like a screen shake, that might make it better. But yeah, anyways, that's all I've got to talk about for this sneak, because they didn't really showcase off the other, you know, moves yet. And instead of just showcasing the moves off, they started spamming. And
I almost doubt it, but we're good, moving on.
Sneak numero 4. Now here we are. Squads, actual teams or parties or whatever you want to call them. Now this opens up a lot more paths and roads for AlienX 2.0 again, because not only will you guys be able to do PvP and 1v1s and all that, but you'll also be able to do 2v2s. This was one major problem in old OmniX, because if you're PvPing someone, you don't want other people to get involved, and you know, you just end up hurting your friends and whatnot. I mean, you know, you can troll them and stuff like that, but this just adds that extra leverage to do 2v2s, 3v3s, or whatnot, but yeah. Also, they removed the Heatblast tentacle thingies on his head? Oh man, why'd they do that?
I really like that about Heatblast.
I totally didn't criticize them on that in my previous sneak peek videos, but yeah, you know, I'm just kidding. They're probably gonna bring that back while they're working on the new Heatblast models, so yeah. But anyways, this is an awesome sneak. I can't wait to see more on this, and yeah, let's move on to the next one. For sneak number 5, it's a pretty small sneak, but we did get to see Ghostfreak, and speaking about Ghostfreak, they did do a remodel. Here's a side-by-side as they posted in their Discord server. So yeah, here's the new model and the old model. Old model, I've gotta say, bro, it's honestly kind of laughable, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it looks good, but it's nowhere to the high quality that we're at right now. Like, our standards have been increased by a hell of a lot compared to that model right now. So, and we're looking at the new one looks way better. Way better, of course. And well, in this sneak, we didn't really get to see too much, only Ghostfreak's animations. And I don't really know how I feel about this new model. I mean, it looks good, but those fingers, they're kind of freaking me out.
I don't know if I like them.
Yeah, overall, a pretty good model. But anyways, let's move on to the last and final sneak of this video. So we finally got some sort of a Stinkfly sneak. It looks pretty good. So we have Flight. Stinkfly Flight with the wings flapping around everywhere. But yeah, that's pretty good. I like the animations on that. It's way better than the old one. Speaking of the old Stinkfly in OmniX, I don't know if y'all remember, but there used to be an ultimate on Stinkfly. And well, that thing was freaking horrendous. I mean, I'm not only talking about the model design. I mean, I know Stinkfly, it has to be stinky and ugly, but still. The abilities and everything, it was probably one of the worst and absolute terrible ultimates in the entire game. It was so bad. Like, I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. It's absolutely horrendous. I mean, y'all can go ahead and check that video out. I probably uploaded it a long time ago. I don't even remember anymore. But that thing, oh, we're not gonna go that low. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say. We're not gonna go that low. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. That's gonna be pretty much all the sneaks I have for y'all today. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.